I was editing my Josie Altidore video, and I took a little break, checked Twitter, and I see this news that Sebastian Giovinco is leaving Toronto FC and leaving MLS. So clearly, I was like, you know what, Josie can wait. We gotta talk about this right now. I gotta talk about this with my peeps. So, so let's do that. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Drew here, back again with another video for all you American soccer fans out there. And in this video, like I said, we're going to talk about Sebastian Giovinco leaving Toronto FC. What does this mean for the league? Why the hell is he leaving? Why the hell is Toronto even selling him? We're going to talk about that stuff, or, I'm going to give you my opinions on that stuff in this video. But first, if you guys love soccer, and you guys live in America, or if you don't live in America, and you guys want to see soccer grow in this country, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and be part of the change, boys. And girls, everybody's included. Let's keep our heads straight, okay? Let's keep our heads clear. I know a lot of Toronto FC fans, your heads are probably spinning right now like mine is, and not even a Toronto fan, but I'm a Giovinco fan because I love what he did for the MLS, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Let's just talk about some background on Giovinco, okay? Let's talk about the player that Toronto is selling, or they just sold. Giovinco joined Toronto FC from Juventus in 2015 at the age of 28, an age that was kind of not new, but wasn't like the typical European age that you would see players coming from Europe to play in MLS. Like usually they'd be like the 30s or whatever. So he was at age 28. He was kind of in his prime of his career, or he didn't know he was in his prime. Nobody really knew, because at Juventus he wasn't really like the best, main striker there. He wasn't like the best player there, so he wasn't really picked first all the time for their team selection. So they loaded him off, and I guess no one else wanted him. So he's like, you know what? Let me try MLS, because I'm sure he was done being loaned out to like teams like Empoli and other Bologna, all those other teams out there. Sorry if I said those names wrong, by the way. Sorry. But then he comes to MLS, 2015, age of 28 years old. His first season in the MLS, he fucking lights it up, boys. He lights up the MLS. He's making everybody like insane. Like, yo, who is this dude? This guy just came from Italy, just totally ripped up the league. Made all the defenders look like pure amateurs. I mean, half of them kind of do play like that. So, at least back then they did. They're getting better now. Okay, they're getting better now. Don't give me that hate. But he was ripping up that league. Okay, his first season, he won the Golden Boot, scoring 22 goals, and he also was a leading assist player in the league with 16 assists in his first season. So that was wild. I mean, his second season, he was still in the top 3 scorers. I think he came behind David Villa and Bradley Wright Phillips, and then he scored 17 goals. It was, but still, like, he was racking up goals like crazy for Toronto, and he's currently Toronto's FC's all-time leading goal scorer with 83 goals. Boom, he was breaking records at Toronto. So that's why it's such a surprise to see him leave, to see him being sold. And he posted a picture, or an Instagram picture on Instagram, clearly saying his goodbyes to Toronto, how he was kind of upset and that negotiations didn't work out, that he couldn't stay in Toronto, and he loves living in Toronto because his kids were born there. He wanted to take their kids to school there. Like, that's like that. I read that, I was like, wow, that's deep, Sebastian. That's deep, boy. Like, he really was in love with Toronto and the city, because when he first came, he said all he received was pure love and support from all the fans. I mean, how could you not, when you're lighting up the whole league, breaking records for Toronto FC, helping them win the treble in 2017? Like, that's insane. Like, I don't think Toronto would have ever won a treble like that, or at least been up there as good as they are, if it wasn't for Sebastian Giovinco. So clearly, like, a lot of MLS fans, and of course Toronto FC fans, you got to give it up to Giovinco. He was probably one of the best players to ever play in the MLS, without a doubt, top 5 for me at least. And if you guys want a top 5 video of the best players who ever played in MLS, leave a comment down below, and I might fit that in my schedule. So kind of sticking with that time frame, when Sebastian Giovinco came to MLS, he really was like about 20. He was 28 years old. He came from Italy, where he wasn't really like the best striker, but then he came to this league and he was lighting it up. Like I said, okay, I can't stress enough how good he was. Like, he was making headlines, he was breaking records, scoring all the goals, scoring all the assists, everything. So it was around this time where like MLS pundits and like the MLS community and American soccer peeps were all talking about, like, why isn't MLS bringing more players of this caliber to the league? Like, let's not go get 38-year-old players and bring them here for a season or two and then just sell some shirts and get rid of them or let them retire here. Let's bring some players who can still have some like life to give to a team, some life in their legs. They can still give like goals and provide a lot of things in the long run, not just the short term, like a long term signing. And like that's what Sebastian Giovinco, I think he did that for the league. He really turned heads up in MLS headquarters or whatever, saying like, let's not always just go for the oldest ass players, aging players in Europe. Let's go for like players who are like, middle, late 20s, like almost 30s, like like Sebastian Giovinco type of players, like players who really could have the availability to come to MLS. Like, and an example for that, I'm going to give you guys right here. Carlos Vela. Carlos Vela was, like 28 or something when he joined LAFC. And look at him. He's fucking lighting it up, boys. Lighting it up as well. Clearly, he didn't win as much as he did. I mean, he didn't win as much as Toronto did with Giovinco, but still, I think he made a really positive impact. And, a lot of LAFC fans do really cherish Vela as much as I'm sure Toronto FC fans cherish Giovinco. I'm going to get my sister's take on Giovinco. Come in here. No. Come on. Who cares if you look ugly? I wanna. This is my sister. I wanna know what do you think of Sebastian Giovinco leaving Toronto FC? You think it's a good or a bad idea?
Okay, wait. Repeat his name.
Sebastian Giovinco.
Oh, I just moved the whole green screen.
That's right. It'll look ugly for the fans, but not for me.
I can't even. What the heck? Okay. I don't know. I think I would say it's a bad idea. Good. That's good.
All right, get this guy out of here. I don't know. It's a pretty crappy situation. In a nutshell, my thoughts. I don't approve of it. I wish he stayed because he was good for the league. He's good for Toronto FC. And he's good for American soccer as a whole. And you guys knew what I was gonna say. You guys knew I was gonna keep promoting American soccer. But anyway, I wish Sebastian Giovinco the best of luck in this new Saudi Arabian team. A really random transfer. I know. He cost like $3 million to transfer there. That's a little low balling it, I think. They could at least got $10 million for Sebastian Giovinco. I know he's 32 now, but he still will light it up. And I feel like once he goes to the Saudi Arabian team, he's gonna light up the Saudi Arabian league as well. Because I'm pretty sure, with all due respect, the Saudi Arabian league is not as strong as the MLS is currently. But anyway, good luck to him over there. Good luck to the Saudi Arabian league. You guys got a really great player. Good luck to you Toronto FC fans sleeping tonight, because I know you guys are really going to miss him. Your boy Drew's going to miss him too, because he did so much for the league and for American soccer. But you know what? I would love to know, guys, your thoughts down below on this topic. I got to go back to editing that Joji Outdoor video because I want it to be nice. I don't want my voice to be stuttering as much. So leave your thoughts and comments down below. I'll reply to y'all if I feel like it, which I sometimes usually do, but sometimes I get shy and I don't know what to say. Anyway, guys, get out of here. Go comment your thoughts down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button if you guys like this video. And as always, thank you for watching. See you next time.